start to the season, but they're looking to make a move.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they show you how hard it is to sustain success in this league.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Brooks plays the 4 with Williams stepping in at the 5. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wings. And it's Gillespie in at the 1 spot. And for Philadelphia, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. And there's Embiid. Then it's George. And it's Barlow in at the 4. Here's Williams. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Here's Edgecombe. A three-pointer, no good. Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
76ers moving the ball around. Barlow's shot is good.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Outside Williams. Pass to Booker. With a step back. And the Suns miss again.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
The shot by George, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Now here's Williams. Out to Brooks. Here's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Nobody near George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And you see Paul George right there not backing down at all, coming right back with a 3 of his own.
Brooks with the bounce pass. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. Booker with no one around, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
George passes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
You saw the full power of Joel Embiid on display right there. No one was getting in his way.
Pass to Brooks. Williams sets a screen for Brooks. Lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Edgecombe with it, defended by Booker. Embiid wide open. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, Embiid is laser focused. The way he shoots the ball is unreal for a 7-footer.
Allen with the screen for Brooks. Sinks the triple. Brooks has got 5 now.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Here's Barlow. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Embiid with a screen on Brooks. Barlow passes to George. Over Allen. And it's George missing.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now here's Booker. Hasn't made one yet. Lets it go with the 3. that shot off.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Here's Edgecombe, defended by Booker. And they double up Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Brooks grabs the board. The Suns trailing. Booker in the corner. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Pass to Barlow. Now Embiid. He's guarded by Williams. From the baseline. Embiid, no good. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Cavaliers. Here's Gillespie. His last outing, he had 18 points. And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker. 76ers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Bringing this a fun time of year, mid-season basketball. From award races to juggling playoff pictures, it's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. It makes the league so much more interesting. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
And the first one drops. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Philadelphia. Quentin Grimes comes in for Edgecombe. And Williams drops them both. The 76ers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. George sets a screen for Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Gillespie, the pass to Brooks. Outside Williams. Back to Brooks. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on George.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
And that one falls for Brooks.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Now, here's Maxey. Still scoreless. Embiid with a screen on Booker. Shot by Grimes. No good. Suns leading by 3. Williams passes to Gillespie. Back to Williams. Pass to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes in there. Now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Off the run. Shot by Grimes. No good. Phoenix has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Booker outside. Outside Williams. Pass to Brooks. Back to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Here's Grimes. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Left side, Maxey launches a three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Booker outside. Here's Gillespie. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Driving to the basket. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Bonus checked in, and Trendon Watford subbed in for Paul George. Here's Grimes, still yet to score. It's McCain on the wing, defended by Booker. Traps in the tray.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And here's Phoenix. They're on an 18-7 run. As the 25th pick back in the 21 draft, Tim, what's enabled Quentin Grimes to really break through here recently?
It's pretty simple, Kevin. It's opportunity. He finally got that chance to be able to be free offensively to show what his ceiling is, a much larger role offensively. Kind of reminds you of Jamal Murray a little bit, particularly now that he's got the green light.
So he's had the body, had the skills. It was just, as you're saying, the opportunity there to really capitalize.
Absolutely. Unencumbered on that end of the floor. It's amazing how guys can break through.
And the dunk by Booker.
And Booker showing the rim no mercy on that drive.
The 76ers trail by 6. It's McCain on the wing. Oubre outside. From outside, off the mark.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Dunn kicks to Booker. Back to Dunn. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. A 3-ball. Goodwin. Good. And now a 9-point Suns lead.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, "We still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something." Back to you, Kevin.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Now here's Williams. He's got 8. Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Edwards comes in for Trendon Watford. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Phoenix. Royce O'Neal comes in for Allen.
Well, there's so much to like about Devin Booker, and I think my favorite thing is that you can run your offense through him as a scorer or as a creator.
Here's McCain, still without a basket. Outside Edwards. Up top, Grimes. It's good from the top of the key.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 10-point lead. Kicks it out to Booker. Shot from the top of the key. That's good on the jump shot. Booker's got 9.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Embiid. Shot by Grimes. No good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Now here's Booker. Takes it inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Suns lead by 15. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
On the court for the Suns, they've got Royce O'Neal. Dunn is out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Goodwin, and it's Bouye in at the point guard position. Here's McCain. Scoreless thus far. For the three, the rebound by Richards.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
O'Neal finds Goodwin. Pass to Bouye. Just 5 on the clock. Over Grimes. And it's Bouye missing. The 76ers trail by 15. Back to Embiid. Oubre outside. Buries it from three-point range. Oubre's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, the defense completely collapsed on Embiid down low with the ball, and that created openings on the outside.
Now here's Goodwin. Pass to Dunn. Now Goodwin. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Goodwin's got 6 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Embiid. 33 points last game. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
From point-blank range, you won't see Embiid miss many.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to McCain. To the left side wing. Embiid with it. He's got 6. Embiid with authority.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. All right, right, a chance to check out stats for Devin Booker.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Gillespie. Richards passes to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Embiid inside, defended by Richards. Offensive rebound. Embiid, the pass to Grimes. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid sets the pick for McCain. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, Jared McCain can really shoot it. I like how assertive he has become from deep.
Phoenix leading by 10. Booker looking around. Richards, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Attention, everybody out there. Now coming on the court, your Sixers DNT. Let me hear you make noise.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxey's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Free throw line jump shot, and he hits the jump shot. Maxey's got his first 2 points.
Well, you got to love Maxey taking what the defense gives him. If the mid-range opens up for him, he's going to let it fly.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now. Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide-open three.
To the inside. Dunn shot's good. And the Suns lead by 14.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Maxey. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. Pass to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Richards. Embiid, no good. Phoenix leading by 14. Brooks feeling it out a bit. To the left wing. Shoots the 3. Dunn misses. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Richards. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 10 points for Joel Embiid.
Well, that is nice touch and confidence on the mid-range from Embiid.
And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
George is checked in for Edwards. Williams, he's checked in for the Suns. Here's Dunn. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. for three. Booker, that's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Booker's got 17.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Now, here's Oubre. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Brooks outside. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Embiid is at the elbow. Oubre passes to Grimes. Here's Embiid. Outside, Maxey. 4 on the clock. No good on the triple. Suns leading by 15. Inside. And Williams with the basket on the assist from Dunn. 10 points for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Embiid kicks to George. Maxey sets a screen for George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Booker in the post. He's guarded by Grimes. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14. Pass to Embiid. Over Williams. Embiid, no good. Phoenix has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Dunn looking over the floor. Gillespie, the pass to Williams. Now here's Booker. Over Grimes. Booker, no good. The 76ers trail by 19. Down low. Here's George. And good that time. George has got 8 points.
Yeah, Paul George has the ability to be physical as a wing, an important element in his game.
Outside Williams. Pass to Brooks. Here's Gillespie. He's covered by Maxey. Fires from 18. And it's Gillespie missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Maxey passes to George. To the paint. Joel Embiid, 2 big.
Well, if Embiid gets rolling like this, what are you going to do? There's no way to stop him with all of that power.
Pass to Gillespie. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Booker left side. Over Grimes. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Booker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this game has Booker's fingerprints all over it. He's doing whatever he wants on offense right now.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your 6th.
The Suns making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of their class in steals this past month. PJ Edgecombe, number 1.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Here's Bona. He has yet to score. They set the pick. The 3 from George. Phoenix grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And I wonder if the crowd noise got in their head. It seemed like it was affecting them.
Here's George. Following the score by Phoenix. Count it, good. So, Tim, when you look at what wins in this NBA, many say the heyday of the super team has come and gone. Why is that?
Well, I believe the new collective bargaining agreement has made it awfully difficult for teams to pay 3 stars and also fill out their roster with complementary role players.
So what's the answer? How do teams build?
I think the answer Oklahoma City has captured. You have to have great chemistry, certainly a star at the top, and then guys that understand the pecking order of that team. I think that's how you get it done, and build around defense.
Great example. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Guys?
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Edgecombe. Offline with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Booker outside. Brooks left side. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Bona. Here's Barlow. Now, here's George. Allen defending. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Maxey. They need this. Nice jump shot. Good.
Doing some damage from the mid-range. Maxey's skilled at finding space to let it fly.
Now, Booker. He's got 21. Three-pointer. And the Suns another 3.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
And so it's Phoenix holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you a lot in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big Diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the 76ers.
Defensively, play like you care, that's all.
Well, there's also a talent gap, right? I mean, what could they do about that tonight?
I'm saying, show some backbone. This is embarrassing, Kenneth.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
Maxey with it in the backcourt. We'll see Maxey in Edgecombe. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Barlow in at the four-man position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And with a bigger responsibility, Tim, the efficiency numbers for Tyrese Maxey taking a bit of a dip.
Well, they certainly have, but they've gone from great to just good enough. But I think, Kevin, as he gets more help and more guys come back from injury, those numbers will recover.
They sure will. The Suns shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Booker.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Outside, George. There's the pick. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Suns. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Lets the 3 fly. And it's Gillespie missing. 76ers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Outside Williams. Brooks outside. Back to Williams. Kicks it out to Allen. Brooks with no one around. That 3 off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Williams. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now, here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Well, he's only 6'2", but he can really get up. Maxey with a nasty throwdown.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Brooks the pass to Gillespie. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Brooks left side. Another one falls for Phoenix.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Embiid. Clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Allen kicks to Booker. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And here's Maxey outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got 9.
And that's just another component of Maxey's game, spacing the floor.
Here's Booker. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Barlow. Here's Embiid. He's guarded by Williams. Embiid against Williams. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
You know, even with all that traffic, Embiid is so calm and collected near the rim.
Brooks misses. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Pass to Maxey. Releases from 15. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
And you can pretty much count on Maxey to find shots. He does his job out there.
Brooks kicks to Booker. From outside the arc. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 11.
So I love the resilience. After struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
Pass to Williams. Booker outside. There's a screen. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. Now, good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Fades back. Good on the shot. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
George finds Maxey. Takes it from 10. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. Phoenix leading by 16. Here's Gillespie. He's got 5. The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That's foul number 2 for him. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years. But nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
Here's Maxey. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. High post, Embiid working on Williams. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Booker. 33 points for him. Over Edgecombe. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Pass to Edgecombe. From deep, George. Phoenix grabs the miss. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Booker outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got 14 points here in the second half.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Now Edgecombe. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Grimes with it. 5 to shoot. Over Allen. Brooks grabs the board. Suns leading by 21. Pass to Allen. To the paint. And it's Williams with the jam.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
And here's Maxey. 16 points for him. It's good. Maxey's got 18 points.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Now here's Williams. He's got 18. Brooks right side. Over George. And the shot no good, a bit short. The 76ers trail by 21. Maxey looking it over. And Grimes has it in the corner. gets the three-pointer to fall. 10 points for him.
I love that decision from Maxey, playing very selflessly out there.
Gillespie, the pass to Williams. On the wing, Booker. He has 38 in the game. Nobody near Allen. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. On the 76ers with some changes. Bonus checked in, and Oubre subbed in for Paul George. Here's Richards. Pass to Dunn. And here is Allen. He's guarded by Grimes. Puts it up. Good on the jump shot. Allen's got his first points in this one.
No, he is a huge talent, and he's been hitting shots, but so have his teammates. It's been a collective effort.
Here's the screen. Grimes passes to Maxey. Another young rising player in this league who's learning as he goes along is Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, he continues to get more responsibility on his plate, and I think as he starts to embrace that leadership role a little bit more and become more vocal, I think then you're going to start to see Philly really do some great things.
Yeah, maturing before our eyes. Free throw good, Maxey. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Now, here's Goodwin. 6 points for him. A beautiful reverse layup. Goodwin's got 8.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Maxey passes to Oubre. From deep. It's good from long range. Oubre's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots, and you can definitely see a difference.
Now here's Allen. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
Well, you love that fiery personality by Grayson Allen. He was not going to allow that three at the other end, lying down. He wanted to get those points back.
Here's Grimes trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Suns leading by 18. Pass to Dunn. Dunn with a screen on Oubre. Back to Dunn. This one for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And Tim, I think it's safe to say that Kelly Oubre is an eccentric guy.
Well, Kevin, he's got the tattoos, the painted fingernails, certainly not afraid to express himself stylistically. And in this league, if you can play, well, the dress code is flexible.
And that one misses. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And the second free throw, good. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Booker outside. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Dunn finds Goodwin. 6 to shoot, and he drives in. Count it. Goodwin's got 10. 19 seconds left in the third.
Hey, right there.
Outside, Maxey. Here's Grimes. Drains it from beyond the arc. Grimes has got 6 points in the quarter. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Phoenix leading by 16. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Goodwin out there with Booker. Then there's Dunn. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Booker over McCain, and it's good off the glass. Booker's got 40 points.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Oubre passes to Embiid. It's McCain on the wing. Embiid sets the pick for McCain. Phoenix grabs the miss. Richards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oubre against Dunn. Booker up top. Lays it up and banks it in. Booker's got 18 points now here in the second half.
But he used the screen that time to go find the look he wanted.
Pass to Oubre. Now Embiid, defended by Richards. McCain gets a wide open look. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Goodwin passes to Dunn. O'Neal wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Phoenix has possession after the Sixers pick up 2. It's stolen by McCain. Lob pass to Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Booker outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And they have found plenty of opportunity to put it on the deck and take it to the hoop. Very aggressive in that area.
Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Jared McCain's checked in for Philadelphia. Free throw good, Maxey.
And I think what people love the most about Tyrese Maxey is the enthusiasm he plays with. He always seems to be smiling and having fun out there.
Now here's Goodwin. Pass to Booker. To the inside, Williams. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
And here's Maxey outside. O'Neal with the rebound. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's an 18-point lead. Williams, a screen on McCain. Connects from three-point range.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Maxey finds Embiid. Over Williams. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 22 points.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Suns. Dunn's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams attacking. And the shot goes down.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
And the free throw, no good. The 76ers trail by 21. Embiid with a screen on Williams. Here's Maxey. Williams with the block. Now here's Goodwin. Inside, Booker. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Booker's got 47 points. The 76ers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Now Maxey. Embiid with it. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. McCain's shot is off.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
O'Neal outside. Williams sets a screen for Goodwin. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Booker against Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. Phoenix leading by 23. Williams dishes to Goodwin. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Dunn. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Williams kicks to Goodwin. No good from outside. Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Maxey. Oubre outside. Fires from deep. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Oubre. Maxey's got 6 here in this quarter. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Fans, it's time to get down with your
George is checked in for the 76ers.
Franklin the Dog.
Suns leading by 20. Pass to Gillespie. Three-pointer, Brooks. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Now Grimes. Back to Maxey. Outside, George busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Gillespie. And here's Booker. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
Oubre outside. Here's Grimes. Outside, Maxey. Shakes him. Pass to Embiid. That one goes in. 24 points for Joel Embiid.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Booker. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Here's George. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Yeah, Paul George not content to just hang out on the perimeter. He attacked the lane right there.
Here's Booker. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. Down low. Embiid inside. Working on Williams. Embiid's shot is good.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Gillespie, the pass to Williams. Here's Gillespie. Booker in the corner. The leaner. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Yeah, and he's leaning in there. He made that jumper much harder to make. He really didn't need to do that.
Pass to Grimes. Embiid the screen. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3.
Well, his role this half has been to help them space the floor.
Booker outside. And that's in there. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Some changes for Philadelphia. Arlo's checked in, and it's Edgecombe in for Quentin Grimes. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. George fires. The 3 doesn't go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Williams outside. Now Brooks. All right, here's Williams. The 19-foot shot. And it's off. The 76ers trail by 18. George got it.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished score.
Here's Gillespie. Allen outside. Brooks outside. Booker outside. Now Brooks puts up the three. It's off target.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Suns.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Devin Booker.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Maxey. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Shoots the three, and there's the three. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. There's the pick from outside. Embiid with the rebound. And the 76ers with possession. It's a 13-point game. Maxey. He drills the three. Here's Gillespie. He's covered by Maxey. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony.